Riots in Wamena, the 23rd of February 2023. Riot case in Wamena City, Jayawarjaya Regency, on the 23rd of February 2023. Information from social media sources and family members in Wamena noted that there were 12 people who died and 21 people were injured, as well as the destruction of houses, shops, and public facilities. The chronology of events is that the riot occurred on February 23, 2023. According to local human rights activist Theo Hasajam, the riot occurred after a misunderstanding between two Batak traders and a Papuan child, the Dani tribe in the Sanakma district, resulted in the trader being accused of kidnapping. Local community leader, Gibson Kogoya, stated that the trafficker asked the boy to climb into the pickup truck he was using as a kiosk when the child wanted to buy goods, but the child saw this as an attempted kidnapping and ran away. Records from the Indonesian authorities noted that local residents had stopped the trader and taken him to the police station, where the relevant authorities explained the situation. The clarification of the two traders and their children and their families was carried out on the road near the Sanakma market. While the trader was in police custody, a crowd of angry Papuans gathered around 12:30 Eastern Indonesian time. The riots were triggered when one of the mob hit the trader, alleged kidnapper, after he answered a question, which was answered by other traders who tried to protect him. When the crowd demanded that the police release the trader to be examined by the public, the police refused. Tensions continued to escalate and traders were evacuated in riot control vehicles. In an attempt to disperse the crowd, security officers used tear gas, batons, and warning shots. The crowd became angry, and a number of shops owned by mostly Batak people were burned. Clashes then occurred, which resulted in 12 people dying, 8 of them being indigenous Papuans, OAP, and 4 non-OAP people. 21 people were injured, and it was reported that 15 buildings were burned during the riots. 8 of the victims who died were shot. He also noted that most of the dead Papuans were shot in the head or neck. At least 21 were injured among civilians, meanwhile 18 police or soldiers had been injured by arrows or thrown stones. After the riots, the government sent 200 additional personnel to secure the area, including a company mobile brigade. After the riots on March 1, 2023, the government resolved the problem with compensation for one life, with a total of 5 billion per person who died and 1 billion for injured victims and 30 pigs. The compensation was received by the respective families. This riot also resulted in access to information in the form of a totally dead internet network in Wamena, making it very difficult for the public and also for outsiders to provide and obtain information.